Hi, Danielle. Welcome back to First Step. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. How was getting here?
Good. No traffic.
Good, good. Is the weather nice outside?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Nice. Glad to hear it. How's that daylight savings treating you?
Not good.
Yeah.
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 Not adjusting well to that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is it kind of because of your schedule, or what do you mean?
Just, I don't know. I just feel like I wake up and I'm just, like, I feel like I'm fully rested, but the time difference just messes me up.
Mm-hmm. The sun's at a different place than usual.
Mm-hmm.
Really quick before we start talking about anything, I want to go over with you confidentiality. We already talked about it, but just review. So I have to. I'm a mandated reporter. So if you say something that makes you feel like you are a harm to yourself or others, I have to report that. If there is some sort of resource or service or issue that you present that I feel like would be something that I need to discuss with my supervisor, or that they could help me help you find something else, I would talk to them about it. If the court mandates that I give my notes to them, and if you give me written permission/consent, I can share them with other people, but then also you could take that back at any time if you'd like to. Does all of that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. Glad to hear it. So last time we met up, we talked about you wanting to move out of your home because of your relationship with your mom, but wanting to kind of keep some of your relationships that you have here. So I know that we had talked about you bringing in a list of kind of potential housing options. And were you able to do that?
Yep.
And then what kind of things were on your list?
Look for housing, like an apartment or something.
Mhm.
Not like 1,000 miles away, like I said in the last time. We're like just like an hour away, so I can still visit friends and family that I do still want to see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then like amongst your list of people, who are the ones that you would still like to see?
Like my siblings, close friends, grandparents.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it sounds like you still, appreciate and want to stay close, both like distance and in personal relationships with those people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tell me, like, what are your, so I guess we'll pretend that you've decided on a place to move into or something. So in thinking about this new place, like what are your thoughts? Like, how do you feel about this whole moving out kind of thing?
I feel fine about it. I feel like it'll be a breath of relief getting out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the relief, do you think what will that be coming from?
Creating distance between my mom and I, not being in the same household.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Yep. Do you, moving out on your own, have you lived on your own before?
No.
What is this? How are you feeling about that too?
I'm feeling anxious, obviously, moving out, but I don't think I'm going to be living by myself. I'll probably find a roommate.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How do you feel about that too?
If it's somebody that I like if this is my friend already,
mm-hmm.
I'll be fine. But if it's just like a random person, that might make me anxious until I get to know them.
Mm-hmm. Do you usually get anxious around new people?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a big step. That's really great that you are obviously more than capable of finding your own solutions and figuring things out. Do you feel that you're kind of ready to take this big step?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just talking. It's fine. I'll just block this out.
Yeah.
What about are you planning on commuting with your job and stuff?
No, I'll probably find a new job in the area that I moved to, so
mm-hmm.
I don't have to drive an hour or whatever the distance is a day.
Yeah. Have you started looking for jobs?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. How's that going?
It's going fine. We got a call back from one, so.
Big news. So as far as moving out, you found a place, you're looking for jobs, you've pretty much got it lined up. As far as setting yourself up for success goes, how do you see the actual process of you moving out? So taking your boxes, taking your things, and walking out of the door.
I think it'll be easy for me
Mm-hmm.
because I'm ready to get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I said, create space as much as I can. Start a clean, what I would say, fresh life, so I don't have to worry all the time when I'm at home.
Mm-hmm. Have you told anybody in the house about you moving out?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, so that they know that I'm going to be gone.
Yeah. And how did they react?
I mean, understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Everyone was understanding?
I mean, my mom seemed kind of hurt. Like, I play a big role in the house with helping out, and I feel like once I'm not there, she won't know what to do because she relies on me a lot, and that's what causes most of our fights because she just doesn't know what to do by herself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it sounds like you're kind of, a support for others as well. Like, yeah, you have people supporting you, but you're a big support for other people too. Mm-hmm. Which it even seems like you might think that you're too much of a support sometimes. But, no, and then, I guess, how do you see, your relationships changing now that you're leaving?
I don't see any change with, like, my siblings or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I know my mom will probably try to get me to come home. Because, like I said, she doesn't know what to do without us there. But I don't think anything will really change.
Mm-hmm. So you just kind of see it kind of plateauing here, just staying pretty still. Have you talked to any of your friends or anything like that about letting them know?
Yeah. Seeing if they would have probably move in together too, so.
With the roommates, that's right. And how's that going?
It's going fine.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anybody interested or?
No, not yet.
Just some candidates.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Minutes. That's it.
We can do 8 more.
In talking about this and your future and like what you'd like to do, I know that you were kind of in a difficult situation with home and the relationship that you have with your mom and your stepdad and your dad. I know you're moving, and so you're gonna keep those. Do you anticipate or want to develop new relationships, so like making friends where you move to?
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Find some positive support.
Yeah. And then, with that, like, so you're moving out and you're getting a new job. I mean, those are huge things. Where, I don't know what I'm asking. This is so tough. What do I want to add? Oh, we'll just read back. So one of the things that we talked about last time was kind of how you wanted to disconnect. You wanted to remove, I guess, some of the pressure that you were feeling. Would you say that that's a good word, or would you use something else?
Yeah, pressure is a good word.
Mm-hmm. And kind of helping you kind of be able to hold your shoulders up and not have so much on you. It's funny. But, yeah. But one of the things with that would be, has that improved? Is that still something you feel?
Like the pressure at the moment?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I feel like I'm under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Very stressed out all the time. To the point that, like, I'm not doing school this current year because my parents just put me under so much pressure that my grades are slipping. And I feel like once I get out and get away from them, I'll be under less pressure, so I might go back to school. I'm not sure about that yet.
Is that something you want to do? There's really nothing else for me to say.
Does it have to be 15 minutes?
Yes. It's like, I don't really know what else to do because, like, I was supposed to be talking to you about setting goals and stuff. And, like, talking about your feelings, but we already did that. So,
I mean, you could put clips in from last night and tonight, like, just
yeah, and
mix
she
it.
won't even notice the change of
Just-
clothes.
Just mix it.
Yeah.
Like, if you find good stuff from last night. Because I'm sure, like, we did, like, what, a good 20 minutes
It was
last night?
18, yeah.
Yeah.
And I fucking deleted it because I deleted it.
No, it's probably still in your
I
recently
really hope
deleted.
so. I
Okay.
hope so. But yeah, because like you've already told me how you feel, and like I don't know what else.
Yeah, I know.
I guess like we could talk about school.
But, like,
That's not relevant.
yeah, it's
and that's
not
like
relevant.
you
That's
still
what
have
I'm
to
saying,
figure
it's,
out
like,
all the
not
other stuff
relevant.
first.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just like end it with me being like, you know, it's really good that you've got set these goals for yourself. I think one of the things that's like notable and like worth pointing out is the initiative that you've taken and how you are taking control, and doing these things for yourself. It kind of speaks to how strong you are and how you're kind of willing to potentially be uncomfortable or, you know, in an unfamiliar zone. And I think that that's just a very powerful thing, knowing that you are willing to just go, even if it's only an hour away. You know, it's an hour away. That's a different world. Those are different things, a different environment. And I just really hope that you understand
Mm-hmm.
that you are very strong for doing that. But then going off of that, I would love to kind of hear how your progress is going, how you are adjusting to your new place, if you do find a job, if you do find a roommate. One of the things that, like, when you first came was kind of, you were in this bad situation and talking about and finding if that has improved. So the situation, how you were living with your mom. But yeah, so if you would still like to come back and kind of just talk over everything and I guess look at the progress and like things that you can do going from here. Does that babbling sound okay to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so essentially what I was saying was like, yes, you have made progress and yes, you're doing wonderfully. Would you like to come back after a week or two and kind of talk about your new life and how things are going and stuff like that?
Sure, that'll be fine.
Yeah, thanks. No.
Okay.
No, you're fine. But yeah, I mean, is there anything, you know, that you want to touch on that you feel like we might have missed out or anything like that?
No.
Yeah, no. You seem to be going, you know, big things are happening, and it's exciting and stuff. But yeah, so sounds like we'll be seeing each other sometime in the next 2 weeks. I will probably contact you to go ahead and set up that meeting. But in the meantime, best of luck to you. It was wonderful seeing you again. I hope that this move goes well and that all works out in your favor. I'm gonna stop talking now. Bye.
What are you doing?